YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. Bro, it's another day and we're doing more reactions to Attack on Titan Season 3. I mean, this is episode 21. And there's only 2 episodes left. Yeah. This and the next one.
22, yeah.
This is hands down the most story-driven, deep, provocative anime I've ever watched. This shit is on some... You're right, Balai, that she's on some Game of Thrones level. I love it, bro. These characters, I love them. I'm grateful to be able to watch this show.
We know the truth now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So on last episode that you guys saw, first of all, the Patreon is where you get full uncut reactions. If y'all not on the Patreon, I don't know what to say. Because the Patreon's got all the content. You can get reactions. People are getting reactions a month before they ever hit YouTube. That's how early it goes. That's how far up it's on Patreon. You get a whole month early. You can choose to get a week early for a lower amount, and you get full uncut reactions. You know, these YouTube reactions are fair use, 10 minutes. You get the full 30-minute episode plus the commentary. So I encourage you guys, patreon.com/Jody's Corner. Help me hire this man, and it's gonna help me hire my next friend.
That's right.
You know, because that's what we do out here. I share the money that comes into this. I share with my homies. I want to take them out the workforce, and we all get money together. I want us all to grow together. So right now, Cole got me sick with the cold.
Hey, bro.
And you sound a lot better, bro.
I told you I was getting over it.
Because that shit hopped from your body into mine, nigga. The most dangerous time to be around somebody who's sick is when they're getting over the cold. Because that virus is looking to leave your body.
I was supposed to miss the first week?
You should have told me. I would have took another week off.
I came here. I told you I was
I've been wanting to take another week. If you called me like I'm sick, I had to find out you was sick when I walked in this bitch.
I told you I was sick.
No, you didn't. You told me I was sick in person.
Yeah.
Why you didn't call me?
I'm just saying, bro.
You trash.
Bullshit.
So look, man, this episode is... I'm going to appreciate this shit. We had to rewatch episode 20. We was rewinding.
Yeah.
We should have recorded that and gave that footage to freaking Patreon.
Oh, no, we did record some of it.
Nah, but we should record.
And then we stopped. Bro, we had to really
set that in.
Boo-boo. Oh, yeah.
You had to take a dump.
But then we still talked about it.
Yeah, we should have kept recording.
That shit had to sink in, bro. We're going to be still talking about
We are. So it's still sinking in.
Yeah.
But we get the gist of what's going on. You want to give them a rundown?
Yeah, we'll get a rundown.
So basically, Paradis is the island.
Yeah, Paradis is this.
Emirians or whatever. They're descendants of...
Marlians. I've been trying to learn these names.
Those freak them. Some of the people on the island.
Oh,
the descendants of Ymir.
Fuck. I forget their name already. God damn it.
Well, the
Eldians,
descendants of Ymir.
right?
They
with the blood of the Titan
are they've lied to the people of Marlian.
No, Marley lied to them.
Marley lied to their own people.
Yeah, to the Eldians.
About the Eldians.
Oh yeah.
So the Marlians lied to their own people, but the Eldians, like the Eldians, they're Jews. And the freaking the Eldians are the Jews, and the Marlians are the Nazis.
Yeah,
that's what this is. And they're lying. The Nazis are lying to their people, telling them how the Jew Eldians are bad, evil, disease-ridden people because they got the power from the devil.
Power, they tried to take
Titan
over the world.
Power came from the devil and all that. Made up a whole story.
Right. So we have to keep them in check so they don't try to take over again. It's all bullshit.
Exactly. So they take some of the Eldian people and they punish them by juicing them up with the spinal fluid of the Titan and kicking them over, sending someone out to make them run to get away out of the area, so they'll go towards the wall and cause havoc
and attack them and shit.
Because they're afraid to actually attack the wall because they're afraid of the promise that King made.
Yeah,
the
if you come mess with
156. We're gonna wreck your shit.
All the Titans gonna come out the wall and destroy the whole world. All that bullshit,
which was a lie.
I don't believe that either.
So if they do, no, that was the truth.
I don't think he's gonna destroy the world, but okay,
it's not. But it was a lie to them, like, don't come here. That was just a lie, so they won't attack.
Right.
If they actually did form an attack, they would take the walls down. They sent the armor Titan and crushed through 2 walls already.
Yeah.
So if they actually sent all their Titans, they would win.
Yeah, but I feel like it's gonna... They're trying to let the people on the island not know about the outside world. You get what I'm saying?
That's the king's fault.
No, I'm saying they don't want them to know either. I don't think, because if they find out about the outside world, instead of just sitting behind their wall, they're gonna venture out.
They're gonna want to fight.
Yeah, and they're gonna come out and find out like what the frick's
The
going
wars
on out
will
here.
spark again.
Right. So I think they also don't want them to find out. Yeah,
Nigga, I think what season 4 is the war. I think that's what season 4. Oh my God, this show's about to get epic. I think season 4, they're gonna find the truth out inside the wall. They're gonna find out that they're the real true people, and Titans aren't so bad. It's them using the Titan power for bad, and they're gonna go to war against them. It's gonna be the Eldians versus the Marlians again in season 4, dog.
Right. You know what's crazy though? They when old boy turned into a Titan, the main character, I forget his name, Aaron. When he turned into a Titan, they were scared and they hated him. But they all had the power to turn into Titans and didn't know that shit. Everybody beyond the wall could be a Titan, and they didn't know.
What are you talking about?
All the Eldians can be Titan with that spinal juice.
Yeah,
they didn't know.
Dumb Titans.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying they were
Lure Titans.
Yeah, they was looking at him like he's an abomination, but they all was like that. They just didn't know. You get what I'm saying? All the Eldians have that Titan transformed blood.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the serum and the whole shit, they're realizing that
so
now.
Aaron's not special.
And now they're even under the weird illusion that everybody that gets injected with this fluid will turn into a Titan. Now they know that, but they think it's everyone. They still don't know about the Marlians, that if you inject them, nothing.
Yeah.
So
and what I want to know is, why do the Marlians have the Titan juice anyway?
Well, they glossed over that in the backstory.
They did.
They said,
so how are they able to
during the war they got control of 7 of the 9 Titans? That's all they said. We don't know what the events were.
We assumed some type of technological.
Well, they were. Yeah, it's probably using technology to fight against them, and I don't know.
And you take their spinal fluid. How they learn about that? You know?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to this reaction. Dust Kicker, you the MVP. Here we go. Attack on Titan, episode 21. 3, 2, 1, go.
Season 3, 21.
Yes. What I say?
I don't know. That's why I titled it like that for you. Oh yeah, he had just turned. The mole.
He squeezed the soldiers' lives out as if he were juicing fruit.
That's Aaron Titan.
It looks like it. You can skip that.
Fast forward the intro. Here we are.
Hold on. You said you were the owl?
Yes, my name's Aaron Kruger. As you just observed, I have the power of one of the 9 Titans, which proves that I'm a subject of Ymir, just like you.
Woo!
You got into public security by pretending to be a Marlian? But what about the blood tests?
With the help of a doctor, they were quite easy to pass. Doctors make good spies. In all honesty, you're a fine example of that. But, considering the results...
He a spy.
Grice lamented as he did.
I have no excuses.
He's gonna eat him.
Yeah.
Worthless father.
He's gonna let him eat him.
Yeah.
That's some dedication right there, nigga. I can't do that.
Why am I the only one left standing as a human? My wife, Dinah, was special, a subject of Ymir with royal blood.
No royal blood.
Full use of the power of the Titans.
No.
And if you hadn't shut me up,
He about to tell him no.
she'd still be.
That bitch ain't royal.
Tell me why? Why did you save only me?
Let go. You're just making your hands worse.
I'm grateful for your concern. I didn't notice much before. When you were cutting off my fingers. So, why didn't you transform into a Titan earlier? If you'd made your move,
You want to give
sooner,
himself
they'd be
up.
fine right now. What was the point of waiting for them to be turned into monsters? What's wrong? Why do you look so pale?
It wasn't only your comrades.
Oh, he's weak.
Thousands of fingers from fellow subjects of Ymir.
I believe it.
Created countless
They got to switch bodies after a while.
He was a mole since he was young.
Yeah, they got to switch. He's getting tired.
telling myself it was for LDN.
He's probably getting weak.
He looked like he dying.
Probably can't be a Titan for long.
Probably.
Time is short. I'm entrusting you
Maybe he's sick.
with this task. There's
Here it
no
is.
one else I can trust to see it through.
I'm gonna make you a Titan. Now eat me.
That
Eat me!
just met you outside. You may wish you could take it back, but if not for what happened, you wouldn't hate Marley nearly enough to come this far.
So is that the reason why you chose me?
It's part of it. The country, your father, yourself. You bore it all such hatred. A look in your eyes could have burnt the world to ash. I felt that same rage for a
That's
time.
it.
The branch of the royal family that stayed behind started a revolution, and my father was a staunch supporter. It failed. Not only did they accomplish nothing, all of them were burnt alive.
They all died.
I was still young. I couldn't help. I just peeked through the closet door and watched. After that day, I swore I would take revenge and restore the Eldian Empire. But all I've managed to do is cut the fingers off my fellow patriots, kick them off this wall, and watch the humanity leave them.
What?
I had to do these heinous
That's
deeds,
terrible.
or else I would have been found out as the Owl. I'm not sure I've changed since that day. Perhaps I'm still a child looking at the world through a cracked closet door.
Man, this show is deep.
This task. What exactly is it you're asking me to do?
I want you to make your way into the walls and take the founding Titan by force. After you've inherited my Titan, that is.
Yep.
You want me to... what? But
You'll have to eat me alive as a Titan.
Fuck.
That's also how you'll steal the founding Titan from the royal family.
But why don't you do it?
He's getting weak.
Anyone who inherits the power of one of the nine will perish 13 years later.
Here it
That's
is.
how long it's been for me.
13 years.
The rule called it the curse of Ymir. First
Oh.
Titan. Ymir died that long after getting her powers. Since none can surpass her, we have to do the same. So I have 13 years to live. And you? I've only got 8 left. Not even.
No. You're wrong. There's been a mistake. It can't be true.
You just pass it along. Ate me.
If someone with the powers of one of the nine should die without passing it on to a successor, the power will
Gone.
be inherited by a baby born after that death.
What?
Subject of Ymir, of course. For that to be the case, it seems all of us Eldians must be connected by something we can't see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Magic, nigga.
Who said there were paths,
It's the blood.
paths that the naked eye can't observe,
Somebody.
which Titan flesh can move, along with memories and the will to act. These paths are countless. They reach far and in many directions, but they all meet at one coordinate. The founding Titan.
There's not a subject of Ymir alive who isn't connected to the coordinate.
Speaking of Ymir, who do you think she really was?
To the Marleyan state, she's the devil's pawn. But to the Eldian Empire, she was a miracle of God. There are those who believe that she touched the source of all life, and who am I to say they're wrong?
Huh?
The sole truth of this world I've found is that there is no truth.
Oh.
Any one of us can become a god or a devil. All it takes is for people to believe it.
You're the one who sent us Dinah, claiming she was of a royal bloodline. Was that a truth of your creation?
Unfortunately,
Lies.
Dinah's royal heritage was objectively real.
Then
Oh.
why did you let them turn her?
That'd be because she had royal blood. I couldn't risk letting the Marleyans get her. She had to go before Zeke could tell Marley more.
Even so,
She didn't turn into a Titan.
The enemy would have forced
that's
Dinah
weird.
to bear their children for the rest of her miserable life. Would that have been better?
Oh.
I didn't save our comrades because they couldn't reach the walls alive. Only one of the 9 can make it past all those mindless Titans.
You don't turn into a smart.
Right.
You're just a 9 or you're not.
be honest,
There's only 9.
fit for the job.
You're going to do
Don't matter if you have royal blood or not.
Yeah, I got
You have
it.
to be eaten and become one of the 9.
She was eaten alive by a Titan, and afterward, you asked me
That's some nasty shit.
if watching that was interesting. Well, that's not the word I'd have used. Each moment I spent listening to his screams was unbearable. I didn't know what I was doing. If I had realized that this was the price of freedom, I wouldn't have paid.
Stand. Fight. If you want to restore freedom and dignity to Eldia, then stand.
I just can't.
Bring out this
This way you're
syringe.
home. Look at it.
Boost.
No, I can't.
So you can't fight, or stand, or even look. What's wrong with you? Marley cut your balls off.
There's no point in trying to make me remember my old hatred. Everything is gone now. Except my sins.
Those are all you need. The main reason I chose you was because of that day. Because you went beyond the walls. If you hadn't taken your sister's hand and run past the gate that day, you would have ended up running your father's clinic. And your sister might be married by now. She might even have had children. But you'll never know what she would have become. Ever since you tread forbidden ground and took her with you. Ever since the day I first kicked a patriot off this wall, we've known that we'd have to keep fighting. To pay for our sins. Even in death. Even after.
Pay for your sins, nigga.
That's right. You chose to start this story.
That's why his father made his son eat him. His time ran out.
Yeah.
Each of the 9 Titans has a name to describe.
That's why his father couldn't do it
includes
himself.
The one you're about to inherit from me.
It's all making sense.
Oh, I heard this part
Throughout history, this Titans marched in the vanguard.
when I was downloading
It
it.
has ever pushed forward, seeking freedom. And
Well,
for
not all
freedom's
this,
sake,
but
it fights. Therefore,
It's called the Attack Titan.
Ah!
that's when I heard that shit.
The Attack Titan.
That all about? It's called the Attack Titan. That's what you just did, remember? Huh? Come on! He did! Am I the only one who saw him?
No, but I think he was just
Just what? Who the hell were you talking to?
no one. It's nothing.
You said the name of your Titan, right? Are you practicing ways to introduce him, or...?
Let it go, Hanji. He's 15 years old. We all go through a phase.
Dang, he's
A
young
phase
like
where
that.
we mutter weird crap
He
while
look
posing?
older than that.
Hanji, I'll explain
You
it.
forget how young they are.
It's not
I
right.
don't. That's how it always is.
What kind of phase?
Look how grown he look now. Look how little Levi is.
This nigga short as shit.
It's crazy.
10 full days left.
I'm satisfied. Hanji just gave you 10 days worth of pain.
We talked it all over with Premier Zachary, so don't worry. If we keep the brave heroes who toppled the armored and colossal titans jailed, it kinda sends a bad message, you know? Plus, you were only defying the morons who had the beast and armored titans at their mercy, but let them get away.
That isn't true. Did you lose some weight? That's odd. We had plenty to eat.
You look well enough.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go. Get dressed already.
Wait, where are
I
we
know
going?
Mickey's got that fire,
State
bro.
meeting. Her Majesty is coming.
They know now. They're gonna leave.
What?
He told them everything.
Yeah.
My dear,
They're gonna leave.
They about to they about to galvanize everybody first. Going to war, my
You got
nigga.
much warriors left?
You got Astoria, and Astoria is gonna be able to get the people together and shit.
That said,
She's the queen now, by the
he gave me
way.
his word that he'd deliver this letter to you. He says he owes me.
Oh snap!
Time I doubled back to save
That bitch right there. That's one of the 9.
I'm sorry about that.
Ugh.
I never would have imagined myself choosing those two for you. I'm going to die soon, but
There it is.
I'll die without regrets. Or that's what I'd like to say. Truth is, I do have one. It's that I never got to marry you. With love, Ymir.
Oh, this bitch is gay as shit. So she did want. I thought it was like a sister thing. This shit is definitely romantic.
These paths are countless. They reach far and in many
All tied to the
directions.
same
They all
location.
meet at one coordinate. The founding titan.
Wait, what was that?
Something wrong?
No. I take it this is all she wrote.
Yes.
That's all she
I
wrote.
doubt that she
Yep.
was permitted to write anything that might be beneficial to our cause.
Could there be a secret message that no one can see except you? Some kind of code?
I don't know. But frankly, that doesn't sound like her. That idiot. What's with her? So ridiculous.
Why they make her look old all of a sudden and big and shit?
I could never tell with her.
It's us. Come in.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Oh, stop it, please. I'm not actually ruling yet. But wow, you've been through so much. Meanwhile, I've done nothing but watch the south sky and wait.
It's an important duty of yours, just to keep safe and well. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
Heck of a job.
You're still acting like yourselves.
Well, that might just be that it hasn't sunk in for us yet.
Why don't we get the ball rolling?
They all about to galvanize, bruh.
They about to
The
go.
life of Grisha Yeager, the extent of our knowledge of Titans and their history,
There it is.
and information about the world beyond the walls. The only people who know these books exist are those who are in this room now. These texts were obtained through the efforts of the 9 scouts before us and the 199 others who were lost. On this day and in the Queen's presence, I'd like for all of us to assess our situation and come to an agreement about our next course of action. Scout Regiment Commander, Hanji Zoe.
Sir, the scouts have suffered a brutal, staggering blow. In exchange for the lives of many heroes, including Ervin Smith, we have retaken Walmaria and seized control of the Colossal Titan with all its fearsome strength. That said, we humans living inside the walls have just learned how precarious our situation is. I'd be relieved if Titans were the only monsters we had for enemies. Unfortunately, the true nature of the foe we face is human. It's a whole civilization. One could
Marlians.
us against the world.
Yep.
According to these books, we're of a special race that can turn into Titans, called the Subjects of Ymir.
Subjects of
We
Ymir.
ruled the world once, and some fear we will again. So despite our past century of pacifism, most in this world would like to wipe us out.
If Marley takes hold of the founding Titan, the Eldian race will be finished.
But if they try, the king in the walls will stop them.
Ah,
King in the walls won't fight.
he's a bitch.
If Eldia is driven to sin once again, it shall perish, as is meant to be. I've made a vow, renouncing war through the founding Titan. He said that to the royal family still on the continent. And then he closed his gates.
But what about the Titans he threatened to send out from the walls? It was the last warning he gave.
Those words were simply meant to deter an attack. They
Yep.
afforded him a brief time of peace.
Yep.
The King of the Walls stole his people's memories and told them that beyond the walls humanity was gone.
So they wouldn't go out.
Told you the king is trash.
Tells them they're in paradise.
We
Not
talked about that
trash.
off camera, y'all.
Yeah, it's not trash.
There is no king.
That's right.
Find that coward.
Yeah,
Strip him of the founding Titan's power.
nigga.
That's the mission.
Coward.
not
Find
a
that
coward.
coward. Strip him of his power. A king that can't lead his people is no king. You goddamn straight. That king's a bitch.
The founding
Peace.
full might can only be brought
Oh my god.
You want that bitch shit, nigga.
Oh my god.
The king who knelt shit.
Oh my goodness.
founding titan. They're overpowered by their ancestors' will, and they continue down the path he set before them. Such is the power of his vow renouncing war. However, Eren has commanded pure titans once in the past to escape from a dire situation. So despite his lack of royal blood, it's at least conditionally possible for Eren to wield that power too.
That's right. If only for an instant.
See?
It felt like
That's the bitch. That's his stepmom.
Why only then?
That's his stepmama, nigga.
That
And that's the same time that ate his mom.
I'm here as a descendant of the royal family. The last that stayed.
her.
My name's Dinah Fritz.
There's no way!
You scared me. What is it? What's wrong?
Oh, I just...
If you have something to say, we would be glad to hear it.
Actually, it's nothing. Sorry for interrupting, Commander.
Oh, I get it now. That's right.
You ate your stepmama, nigga. Or you got her
It's clear
killed.
that Jaeger here is going through an awkward phase. He speaks out of turn and often makes a nuisance of himself.
Ah, I see.
Uh,
Rather unfortunate, but he is at that age.
uh,
I haven't told those two about it yet either. About how the Titan who killed my mother and Hannes was actually someone my dad had been married to.
honest.
The thing is, I can't talk about it here. If someone with royal blood is turned into a Titan, then it might be possible for me to use the founding Titan's powers while touching them. Who knows? It might not work at all. But if the military knew it was a possibility, what would they do to Historia?
What? Be able to use the power by touching a royal family member?
That's what he said.
After you've entered the walls, you should start a family.
What are you talking about? I'm still married to Dinah. And you're about to transform me, right?
She
So
did.
just forget everything you're telling me now anyway?
That's not always the case. And it's possible someone else will see it. Be it your wife, your child, or even a stranger. Love someone in those walls. If you can't do that, it'll only repeat itself. This cruel history, these foolish mistakes, they'll repeat.
Makes all the sense why he was so disconnected from his family.
Mission and save Mikasa and Armin.
Mikasa? Armin?
Whoa.
Who are they?
Whoa. Whoa.
Hold on.
I don't know. They aren't from my memories.
Whoa. Whoa. Armin. Whoa.
Those niggas having memories from the future, nigga.
Whoa.
Why you upset at the Armin part? It's you should be confused and upset at both their names is being spoken, and they're not even born yet. The heck? That's a curveball for later. The heck?
What the freak?
Who knows?
Mikasa and Armin. I always knew Mikasa was special, but that little weaseling piece of shit.
That's it. How does he know about people who hasn't even been born yet?
Man, he's a Titan, bro. He has connection to that power.
They're not even in existence.
Bro, here's my take. The power of Ymir is grand.
Okay.
What makes them special? We don't know. I think an alien race comes to them motherfuckers and bless that royal family.
Let that be the
let's say that. Yeah,
don't worry about that.
Obviously, in its purest form, there's ability for them to see the future.
I guess. So that all of the subjects of Ymir are connected. Does that mean even future ones to come through blood? And they just... That's weird. I'm not going to focus on that. That's just a little
Armin
drop in
and Mikasa. He saved Mikasa. He took Eren. He took Eren with him to go see the sick girl. Right? How did they meet Mikasa? He took Eren.
He had met her before.
He took his son with him to go heal, to visit a sick person.
Yeah.
And it was Mikasa's parents, right?
Yeah.
Then they were attacked.
But he had already met them. The doctor.
Right, he did.
But
already knew them.
The son met him for the first time.
Yeah, he already knew them.
So, but it doesn't matter.
Would you like to come and live with us? Stay with us? Oh, the way they tied that together in there like that. Made it seem like it was the tragedy of losing the parents like that.
It was.
I know it wasn't. It was always the plan for him to take care of Mikasa.
I mean, but if the parents didn't die, he was just gonna.
I think he knew
keep
the
a
parents
watchful eye.
were gonna die.
I don't think he knew that.
Do you think he knew the parents was gonna die?
No, he didn't know that.
And awaken that power in Mikasa to kill the guy, and his son Eren was gonna be there to witness it. You think he knew all that shit?
Maybe. I don't think so. Because oh boy, he said the names and he don't even know why. He's like, those aren't even my memories.
He gonna tell him.
He don't even know.
Oh yeah.
He said, I don't know. Like, those weren't even my memories. Like, what the freak that? He don't even know.
That's the founding Titan, bro. Talking to him.
Well, maybe the founding Titan is trying to get all the Titans back together so he can go back, come back and be like, oh, finally, fuck. Don't focus on that. Let's focus on the events at hand.
Okay.
They're about to leave the wall. Like, not the walls. Let me stop saying
they're
that.
About to leave the continent.
The island.
Yeah.
Because
they're going to Marley.
Yes, of all the information they know. Yeah. And obviously,
what the king prevented them from knowing.
Right. And she said the outside world, because of the Marley, they would try to destroy them. So I'm assuming that they're going on the offensive now.
Correct.
So, but they can't. So let me just cut to the chase. The chase of what I'm cutting to is they can't just attack because they don't have the numbers.
If they got the Titans, they can.
Remember, the Marlians have control over some of the Titans too.
We don't know if there's some of them in the walls, though.
That monkey Titan is fighting for the outside world. I believe he's fighting for the.
We got Levi.
I got you. All I'm saying,
we got something for the monkey Titan, my nigga.
We got
Levi, bro.
Listen, calm down. Calm down. All I'm saying is they have to think about it like the Marlians did. They have to infiltrate and not just attack. You leave. They don't know you know, so you got to leave the island and pretend to be a citizens among them, and now you can attack from the inside, nigga. I'm just speculating.
Mika's about to be a Titan.
Okay.
Mika's about to be a Titan, my nigga. Eren, Titan. Make sure you protect Armin and Mikasa. Armin, Titan. What's missing here? Mikasa, nigga.
Maybe.
Mikasa's an Ackerman. She's half Oriental, half Ackerman.
Okay.
The royal family knows about the Ackermans that rebelled. They rebelled against the royal family. That's the story. That the Ackermans and the Orientals rebelled against the royal family and they're doomed forever.
Well, maybe they're the ones that caused the the Marlians to get control of the Titans by rebelling. Who knows? Way back, I don't know.
Nigga, I don't know, homie. I'm thinking they might have been freedom fighters. Rebelled against the royals. Yeah, you know who they were, my nigga. They're pure-blooded descendants of Ymir who were fighting against the royal family because that's what they're doing now. That was always the mission, to fight against that stupid king who blinded everybody, and they couldn't be mind wiped. The Ackermans or the Orientals can't be mind wiped.
Stop calling.
What?
No, X-Files. I heard something. Anyways, stop calling them stupid.
X-Files at the door?
No, I heard something and I just looked at I didn't hear the door. I just heard something. I'm assuming it was him. But calm down. Stop calling the king stupid for
that nigga trash. That king is trash. Stop it. That conversation is over with. The show is telling you he's trash. All of the people hate him.
He's trash.
I know he's trash. I knew he was trash.
He's not trash.
You leave a war that you're entitled to from Titan power that is yours,
for peace,
that was stolen from you and used against you, and you ran behind walls, built walls using Titans, blinded and mind wiped your people, and told them a story that Titans come to eat us. Nigga, y'all are the Titan race.
No more
Break
suffering.
that trash ain't.
Just saying.
What do you mean no more suffering, nigga? They live in fear. They live in fear, afraid of the rest of the world. They don't even know there's a world out there. That king is trash. All this shit came from that trash.
They weren't supposed to be.
What am I hearing right now, bro? Why are you capping for the king?
They weren't supposed to be attacked by Titans, bro. That's what the Marlians did. They weren't supposed to be attacked by Titans. They were supposed to just be living in peace on their little island.
Yeah. But then war hit, nigga. And when war hits, you gotta fight for your people. That's human history.
I know.
Only the peace comes from the war.
I understand.
War, then peace.
Yeah, I can say shit like that too. Fire only breeds fire. Nigga, I want to hear this shit.
Miss me.
War's gonna breed more war.
Nah.
Violence beget violence.
I
hear this shit.
In order for there to be a doused flame, a flame must exist.
What are you talking about?
If for there to be a doused flame, a flame must exist. Nigga, hear me.
You didn't make any sense.
I'm making sense.
You're making no sense.
Have you ever been to a campfire and seen a doused flame? What doused it? Water.
Okay.
But in order for that flame to be doused, we have to admit that a flame needs to be present first.
That has nothing to do with it.
In order for there to be balance, a war must be fought. It's the history of man. It's mankind, Star Wars, Marvel.
You just contradicted yourself.
You need to fight. You need to fight for peace, nigga. Braveheart.
Said that the water.
Braveheart, Gladiator, Star Wars, Marvel, DC. In order for there to be,
I believe you.
There has to be a fight.
I got you. I believe that.
You don't know. All right then, nigga.
But
the king interrupted that.
If you want peace, prepare for war. I got you.
The king interrupted that
because they were battling for so many years. Enough is enough.
First of all, that battle that went on was the failures of previous kings.
I know.
This king decided to completely just be like, you know what?
War.
Too much war that he didn't experience.
That doesn't have anything.
He experienced one battle and ran.
But he knew the history of the war.
Correct. Instead of being the type of the king where it's like, I'm gonna win for my people. Nah, let's just run and hide.
If I came, I got you. But
you a Tommen nigga.
Yes.
You a Tommen nigga. I'm a Robert Baratheon nigga.
If I came to power or into existence, and I learned that we've been fighting for hundreds of years, I'd be like, God damn.
Forgive him for his.
I need to find an answer to this problem.
So what the king did was the right thing.
I'm not.
You agree with the king?
I don't agree with
his. What side do you take?
I don't agree with his actions.
All right, so you're on my side then.
I don't agree with his actions.
So what he did was trash.
I don't agree with his.
Did he make the right choice or the wrong choice?
He made the wrong choice, obviously, based on what's
just
happening.
sure.
But I cannot disagree with his motivations for peace.
I don't care about his motivations.
I do.
I care about what he did.
You have the same motivations. Your motivations is peace. Yes. That is exactly why you're fighting the war.
My motivation is peace, but the difference is I know what it takes to get peace. He didn't want to even fight.
He's been fighting for hundreds of years.
Yeah. How many years has America been? How many wars America been in, nigga?
Okay, but that's different.
That's just
that's different.
Not different.
It's different.
Different.
That's different. They had peace. War is fought, and then you have peace, and then maybe something else happened in the war. They were fighting.
This country literally fought itself. The North and the South, Civil War, bro.
I got you, but
and then we had wars after that against other countries.
I got you, but there were peace in between
1914.
that. If you came to they even called it
41.
They called it the 100-year war or something. That's a long time to be warring, bro.
Yes, it is.
You want peace.
Do they have peace? Did they have peace?
That's not
Did they have peace? Nigga, no.
For a brief
they
moment.
lived in fear.
For a brief moment.
They never had peace, nigga. He made them Titans build that wall and then said, all the people knew that we cowered in behind the walls and we had Titans build the wall. They turned around and looked at their king and they said, now what, king? The king said, wom, 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 wom. Wipe your memories. And then he says, a long time ago, Titans come, and these walls exist because the Titans are gonna eat us, and there's no people. We're the last people, and we need these walls because there's monsters out there. And they teach their kids this fear about monsters that come to eat them and shit.
No Titans
made a scout regiment, made a bullshit.
They only did that because the Marlians sent
nigga, shut that shit up.
They only did that because the Marlians
I was right.
The
Jody Damas, they lied. I called this shit.
Only did that
lied to the people that royal family's trash.
They only did that because the Marlians sent the Titans. If they didn't send the Titans, they wouldn't have been. They would just been scared and stay in their walls with peace. But anyways,
and they had the power of Titans the whole time.
Yeah, they did,
and did nothing.
I got you. So if the show ends and they're still at war and they're gonna fight for another 100,000, 200,000.
Oh no!
Keep going though. Keep going.
This show will end.
No, I got that
with them defeating the Marlians.
Right.
And taking what's theirs.
All I'm saying is, in your mind, if the fighting goes on forever, just keep fighting until there's peace. Even if tight.
The fighting never goes on forever.
They've been fighting for.
No, they haven't. You don't know that they've been fighting consistently that long.
That's what they said.
They said there's been a battle for
they called it
1,700 years.
They call it
not consistent, bro. It's like on and off.
They called it the whatever amount of numbers years war. I'm like, God damn,
1,700 years.
I'm like, God damn,
1,700 years.
You want peace?
All right, nigga. This world has been at war for what?
Not like that.
This world has been at war for 1,000 years. You can call it the war of the world.
That's false.
The Roman Empire to Babylon. What are you talking about?
It's not like that though.
That's how they're describing it. It's not like what you think either.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, nigga. They said 1,700 years. There has not been 1,700 years of let's fight on a battlefield.
You know what I mean?
It has been a battlefield fight. 10 years peace.
Nah. Bullshit.
10 years. Battlefield
bullshit.
2 years.
Bullshit.
Battlefield 3 years.
Bullshit.
Sneaking spy in.
Nah. Bullshit.
How you think they got the Titans? They've been sneaking niggas and making niggas born in there.
They got the Titans from the battlefield when they was fighting.
Battlefield, nigga.
That's the only way.
No way. They got that shit sneaky. They probably made a freaking chick fall in love with a nigga and then eat him.
That's war too. That's war.
That takes time, cuz.
It's still war.
All right, this nigga done.
Whatever, bro. Anyway,
this nigga know what we talking about, bro. At the end of the day, we gonna go to this next episode. So I know this shit ain't gonna end. That king is trash, and that's why the missions from both sides. One thing is sure, the people that under the king want to kill that nigga, and the people from Marley want to kill that nigga. So that king's trash. He's gotten damage. He's getting hate from his people and the enemy. It's over for him. And we seen with that
doesn't mean he's trash. He wants peace. That's all that means.
What that Titan do that drug his face to the wall? Remember that Titan that drug his face to the wall? Huh? He was the king.
He was the king.
He was the last of the royal family. He was the oldest of the royal family, meaning he was the rightful king.
Whatever.
And what was he? He was a disease-ridden, slime-ball degenerate.
What's that got to do with anybody else? Just because somebody...
The royal family is trash. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Okay. The royal family is trash.
Okay, the royal family
They lost their way. The Emir, the descendants of Emir, got to get white, my nigga, and maybe Historia is the one that'll renew.
Nah, she's
some
royal.
shit.
They're trash.
Well, Historia seems to be the only one that's been good.
This bullshit.
Historia has been a human. She didn't even know she was royal family.
Whatever,
That's
bro.
why she's different.
Whatever.
She didn't raise up and grow up around these trash
got
royal
you.
family and get brainwashed by them niggas.
Right.
She's a human. She hung with Aaron, my nigga. She kicked around Levi. Mikasa put that influence on her, dog. She's certified, my nigga.
Well, let's get
So when
ready
she
for
becomes
another-
queen, as she is now, she good.
Let's get ready for another 100-year war.
For sure, let's do this shit. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Listen to me. The whole reaction's on Patreon. Y'all watching this shit on YouTube? You only got 15 minutes. You got 10 minutes. What's going on? This is a discussion. This shit is 40 minutes. What's up? Join the Patreon is what I'm saying, though, because I really appreciate the support that everybody's been showing. And like I said, man, it goes to hiring more of my friends, bro. Like
Marvin X5.
some niggas who have YouTube channels, who have friends on their sheet, they don't get paid. Well, guess what? Pay my homies. Thank you guys so very much for watching, man. I'm Jody Jones, the man, myth, the legend, the code. We out this thing. Deuces.